Information and accountability.
Journalists offer us these necessities of life. But the media houses that hire journalists are in deep financial trouble.
Quality journalism costs money to produce. Most independent media used to depend on sales and advertising to pay their bills. But the rise of internet companies has upset this model.
In 2020, more than half of global advertising was spent on the internet, with Google and Facebook reaping the lion's share.
Only 6% went to newspapers, even though they are still the primary producers of public interest news in most countries.
Also, the internet companies don't make the visibility of news easy.
Instead, their algorithms overshadow journalism by bringing other kinds of content to the fore, including disinformation and hate speech.
It's become incredibly hard for newspapers to compensate for the loss of ads by selling enough online subscriptions in order to finance their newsrooms. Among the challenges, app stores that demand a big cut of subscriber revenue.
Without cash coming in, news outlets are closing and journalists are losing jobs.
And we, the public, are the biggest losers as the supply of trusted and local news diminishes.
User content on social media is valuable, but it's not an alternative to news. Much of the content isn't fact-checked, and there's more opinion than information. On top of all this, there has also been a marked increase in censorship and attacks on journalists.
Economically wounded, newsrooms are hard-pressed to protect journalists and push back against curbs. COVID-19 has doubled the blow.
This is why, on World Press Freedom Day in 2021, the Windhoek Plus 30 Declaration proclaimed information as a public good to which everyone is entitled.
Endorsed by UNESCO member states, the declaration highlights the urgent need to address the economic viability of journalism.
The challenges are monumental.
UNESCO suggests that countries set up national task forces that bring together news outlets, policymakers, and advertisers to find national solutions.
For example, a task team can assess regulation to compel revenue sharing by internet companies, as has occurred in Australia.
Necessary actions should be taken to ensure support of the media does not interfere with its independence.
Task teams can encourage government to set up independent systems for subsidies, as well as specialized funds for digital news startups.
In total, the aim should be to build back better, to not only secure current media from existential threat, but stimulate growth in the sector as well.
This means that a task force should work to ensure there are news services for everyone, especially for people excluded by language, poverty, or location.
By helping independent news survive and thrive, we as citizens will invest in a future where we can make decisions informed by sustainable news.
The time is now to set up national task forces on media viability, before it's too late.